What's going on, guys? I'm back with another video, and today I want you guys to pay attention to every single word that I say. And today we're gonna cover ichimoku clouds. Ichimoku clouds. I want you guys to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I teach you guys anything I learn in this channel. And if you want special videos, about you want to know about the gems that I'm buying, go ahead and join the membership. All right, we already have 22 members, and go ahead and join if you want to learn from 7 years of my experience that I have. Okay, so ichimoku, it is, I'm not gonna read too much about it, but ichimoku, it is a Japanese word usually shortened to ichimoku, is a technical analysis method that builds on candlestick charting to improve the accuracy of forecast price moves. I'm gonna break it down for you guys. Okay, so these are the clouds that they call ichimoku clouds. You guys can add it to your trading view. If you want, you have to actually probably buy it. You gotta get membership from trading view, but I want to explain what they are. So usually these clouds price candles need to go through them and break them. Okay, so you guys see that this, or not just break them, touching would be good enough. So you guys see that in this chart, this is just an example. All these candles kept touching this red one, then touched this green. It broke through and went back up. It broke this red one this time, went down again, but this green one was not touched. Okay, and this usually works as a gap. CME, have you heard of CME gap? If you have watched my videos, I have talked about gaps, gaps that we have usually in charts. Okay, so this could happen as a gap. So whenever none of these candles touch this, any of these clouds, usually 90% of the time, no matter where the chart is going, price will probably go back to the same level of that price. So as you guys see that it went lower, a lot lower, it started recovering, it broke this red one, and it went higher, and it finally went to the same level, right? So almost every single one of these clouds for Bitcoin have been touched except 4 of these clouds. One of them we have at $57,000. As you guys see, this is just a screenshot, and I did not have ichimoku to add on my trading view to show it better, and I'm sorry it is cloudy. It's a little bit blurry, but this is a screenshot that you guys see that clearly this green cloud got untouched. So price started crashing and never went back to it. And this is around $57,000 in 4-hour chart. Okay, so another one that we have is around $22,000. So after Bitcoin started going up, this was around the 30K area, 27-30K area. Bitcoin started going, it did touch this green line, but it actually passed this. This is a daily chart, and $22,000 was not touched. And you guys know that probably you have heard that we have a CME gap around $20,000 as well. Okay, so that kind of confirms that there is a high chance of Bitcoin going back down and touch these levels. And there is a reason that I keep warning you guys, and this is another view and another indicator for you guys to be careful with your investments. This is another indicator. As I said, this is for $8,000. I have been warning you guys that Bitcoin could go back around these areas where we started having the bull run, the start of the bull run. You guys see that Bitcoin in the weekly chart went up, never touched this red cloud, went up, it broke this green one that we had for a long time, then went back up and even touched this red, but this have never been touched in weekly chart. And another view for you guys, this is a monthly chart for Bitcoin, and as you guys see, around $8,000 to $9,000. We had three clouds, that we have a green one and we have a red one and another red one. Let's make them all, because they are on the same level, same area, we're gonna make it as one cloud around $8,000 to $9,000. Okay, and you guys see that I have been warning you that this area is my target before the next bull run. Although Bitcoin have been around, it has been going sideways around 40 to 50k area, but my warning, as you guys see, this is, I'm not just saying it out of the out of air. As you guys see, this is another indicator for you guys that you need to be careful and watch for. Ichimoku has been around and a lot of people use it. And if you guys want to ignore this, go ahead and just get out of this video, click away, and you're just on your own. Okay, I'm here to help you guys see the charts better and all these indicators for you guys to see what you need to do on your decisions. Okay, I'm not here to tell you to sell or buy, as I have been saying, but I am here to warn you. There is going to be a day, there is going to be the time that everybody is going to be bearish and I'm going to turn bullish, because a lot of people are ignoring this. They tend to not want to believe this, okay? Because just because we are around 43,000 area right now, 42,000 area, that does not mean that Bitcoin cannot go back. However, you guys were expecting Bitcoin to make higher highs and go to 200,000 in the last bull market, and around this area, a lot of people thought that we were gonna go up, but we started crashing. How this is possible? This could be possible that we could go from $49,000, as I said, could be the top for Bitcoin, and it has been the top for now. It could go back and fill this gap for around $8,000 or $9,000. So yeah, I already put these lines around these areas, and you guys want to take a look at this. And even I added another signal that is free. It doesn't really look that cool, but you guys can see that when Bitcoin was around these areas, all-time high of Bitcoin, we were in the green area, and as we started crashing, we went to the red area, and this was the Bitcoin's bottom for now. And now you guys can see that Bitcoin is still very far to get to the all-time high, but we are on the green side. That means that we are on the overbought territory, as I have been showing you with other indicators in my previous videos. Now I'm gonna make a line for you guys to see that how Bitcoin could actually have a flash crash and touch this $8,000 area. As I'm saying, a lot of you guys are gonna still ignore this and you're gonna start laughing, but it is very possible to happen, guys. All right, so you guys see that connecting these two lines, Bitcoin, if it starts going to the low, it could find the bottom around here, and our halving, Bitcoin halving, is around this area. As I mentioned before, in previous halvings, we could have a crash even after halving. It could, price could still go low and start recovering and go back up. All right, these are my warning to you guys. A lot of you guys don't want to listen, and it's fine, but this is what I'm seeing from the charts. Another thing that I want to talk about is Michael Saylor's buying prices. So if you guys go to saylortracker.com, this is a website that is designed just to show how much Michael Saylor have been buying Bitcoin and what is the portfolio and where he started buying and what was the price. So for example, Michael Saylor started buying Bitcoin from this area. I'm not sure if he bought it before this, but in 2020, September 17, he bought, I don't want to put it click away, but he bought 21,454 Bitcoin, and another one he bought 16,796 Bitcoin. He kept buying. He bought a lot of them around the all-time high of Bitcoin, That means this is why I do not trust big investors, because these big investors are just buying everywhere they can. I know this could look very bullish for Bitcoin, because you would think, okay, if Michael Saylor is buying around this area, that means that he knows that it's going to go a lot higher. Yes, but his Bitcoin's average price is around $36,000, $37,000. He is already in profit, I know. But if you guys see that he carelessly buys from everywhere, if you really wanted to get a look at it, he bought only 810 Bitcoin around the 15K, 16K area, 16, 17K area. Okay, and this just doesn't look very smart to me. If he bought a lot of Bitcoin around this area, around 15.9K area, he bought a lot more than, he bought 7,002 Bitcoins around this area, which is $59,000, guys. And he only bought 800 and two, actually he bought a couple of times. Another one was 2,000. It is still the price was in a lot of discount, but weirdly he bought even less than what he bought up here. It is strange to me. Okay, and this is just not to like question him or something. This is just me, that some of the stuff that he has done and the areas that he bought Bitcoin just does not make sense to me. And why he spent so much money up here buying Bitcoin overpriced, but he bought even less around this area. Okay, so I'm gonna jump into Bitcoin's technical analysis really fast, and nothing has been changed. Still, Bitcoin is having trouble passing this area, as I mentioned in my previous video. Bitcoin could still go sideways here, and if it does not pass this area, which I think there's a high chance that Bitcoin goes up, get another rejection, and start going lower. Okay, so this is my warning to you. We could go back around 40,000 areas. So if you haven't already, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.